everybody. Welcome to a chat with Kay. We're going to talk about the new holiday catalog today. Woo! It goes live. It's been live now for a few hours. I actually got up in the middle of the night. Let's see, what time was it I got up? Around 3 o'clock in the morning, and I placed the rather large paper share for all the customers of mine who've ordered paper shares. You can still get in on a paper share. It's just that I was getting my first round in. So the paper shares actually go through the end of the month. So you have until August 31st to order one. So never fear if you haven't gotten one. But then I went back to bed and I kind of overslept. So then I thought, you know what? There's no way I'm going to be ready for this by 10 a.m. So I decided to push it off until 2 o'clock. So thanks for being flexible with me. Hi, everybody. We've got Lynn. Welcome. Philomena's here, Gloria's here, welcome. Yeah, it's great to have you here. Goodness. All right, so I'm going to get started with something that I found in my mailbox. Be ready to be wowed. This is from Jill Peterson, and I was so surprised when I got it. It uses the most beautiful stamp set, as you know, the Prized Peony from our annual catalog. I think she's trying to get me to buy that bundle. I haven't gotten it yet, you know, because even demonstrators, we can't get every single thing in the catalog. We have to pick and choose. But I tell you what, the more cards that are sent to me using this bundle and the more swaps I get with this bundle, the more I think I need it. But Jill did such a great job. So let me go ahead and show you the card she made. Oh, it's pretty. So here it is. Isn't it gorgeous? Jill, you're just a sweetheart. Thanks for sending this to me. I just love it. And then the sentiment, if you recognize it, is from the Dandelion Wishes stamp set. See if I can hold it up and a little further away. Yeah, really, really pretty. And I'm thinking what she did to get the ribbon that color, Jill, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what she did is she colored it with Stampin' Blend. So I think it's our 1/4 inch whisper white like seam binding ribbon. So it's really, really pretty. Love the color. So thank you so much, Jill. What a treat. Yeah, I don't even know that I could give this away to anyone. She left it blank for me, but I think it's so pretty. I'm just gonna put it on display and probably keep it there for a long, long time. So that was really, really sweet of you. Okay, so today, and you'll get to see exactly what I've sort of purchased for myself, because as I show you swap cards that use products I myself own, I will actually show you those products with the cards. For the products that I don't yet own, I will show you catalog pages, which just made me realize I don't have my catalog in front of me. Here I am talking about the holiday catalog. I don't even have it in front of me. I'll go grab it. Like, hello, how does stuff like that happen? All right, here's what it looks like. This is the holiday catalog, and as I said, it went live. They don't call it the holiday catalog, but all my customers have been calling it the holiday catalog, so I don't know. It's actually, the official name is the August through December 2020 mini catalog. Well, it's still kind of all about holidays, so I think I'm just going to follow my customers' lead and call it the holiday catalog. Oh, goodness. So good to see all of you. Okay. How am I going to do this? You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to flip the camera down, and then we'll get started. I think I have like 21, 22 different cards to show you, and just get ready to be wowed. They're awesome. So just give me a second here. Okay, so let's get started. So I said I was going to do this season by season, and the card that I'm going to share with you first is a kind of late summer card. So this is kind of fun, right? So this is a late summer card because there's apples on the card. So this is the Life is Beautiful stamp set, and I have it, so I'm going to show it to you right here. So there it is. This particular swap card was made by Leanne Graff, who helped design this beautiful stamp set called Life is Beautiful. It's a $1 million stamp set, and it is one that I purchased right away. I really, really love it. I love that you can do snowflakes or leaves or dots. You can make those dots any colors, so you could put a whole variety of colors on your tree, or you could make that tree look springish, summerish, fallish, or winterish, depending on, you know, whether you're doing snowflakes or depending on the color of your dots. I thought of this as an apple tree. That would be a great late summer card. And this one just is thinking of you. You'll also notice there is some really nice embossing in the background, and there's this beautiful new die, which I also happen to have. So the die is part of a bundle. The bundle is called Celebration Tidings, and the die, not sure what the die is called. Celebration something, I think. Let me see if I can find it real quick in the catalog, because it's really good. Hold on, I'm going to put the catalog here in front of me so I can see where it is. I know it was sort of towards the back. I should have bookmarked this. Here we go. It's called the Celebration Labels dies. But look how big these are. What you'll notice is that each of the dies has a little notch. That's meant that if you cut this out and you're making, you're using these different little sentiments and these different little pieces, if you stamp them along this edge or along this edge, you'll be able to fold it over on a little sack or a little treat bag or something like that and make a little treat topper. So I had to get this because I just loved it. I thought, you know, well, if I ever give out little candy treats at Halloween to the neighbor kids, this will be a great one because I can just do a little bit of stamping and then use this die cut, fold it over on top of a treat bag, and make that extra special for some of the special neighbor kids that come by. So that's why I got it. But then as soon as Leanne used it on her card, I thought, well, my gosh, this has so many more possibilities, because you could use this easily on any of your card making. So I love it. Then there's also, let me hold it up really close so you can see this. There's a beautiful embossed folder here that she used, which is called Wrapped in Texture. So that is, I'm not again sure where this is from in the catalog, but it comes with 2 of them, and I did get it because I love embossing folders. And I'm getting my new embossing machine tomorrow because I rushed it so that I could have it on Thursday to do a Stampin' Chat with you at 10 a.m. on Thursday morning to talk about the new embossing machine that we're getting. So you've got that to look forward to. Hallelujah! It's going to be a fun day on Thursday. Okay, because we've been waiting a long time for that. So there's the first one. Let me put this aside. And now we are going to turn to page 46 in our catalog because we're going to look at something that I haven't purchased yet, but I do really like it. And once you see the cards, you'll see why. This is the Gilded Autumn Suite. And it is these cards that I will show you next use the Beautiful Autumn Bundle. All right, so let me show you the cards. So this is what the first card looks like. This is from one of my good friends here, right here locally, Susan Campfield. And she used the copper foil and then did punch outs because this particular bundle features 3 different punches. You've got an oak leaf, an acorn, and a maple leaf. And I really, really like it. You might also notice that there's a bit of embossing through here. And this embossing is from the Meadow Moments embossing folder, which is on page 185 of our annual catalog. You know, I completely overlooked that folder. I don't even have it. But now I'm thinking, well, for heaven's sakes, why don't I have that folder? I really do kind of need that, especially going into fall. So really love this card. So that is one of the cards. Then another card, and this is all in a swap that I was in, so I just want to let you know I did not make all of these. Be hard to make it because I don't even have this bundle, but it sure makes me want it. So here is another one that uses the beautiful autumn bundle. And again, this time, instead of punching the leaves with foil, this is, let me see, this is Barb Mulligan's card. And what she did is she stamped her autumn leaves, and then she went ahead, it looks like she maybe colored it with blends or something, and then she went ahead and punched them out with the little oak leaf. And again, you'll see the wrapped in texture in the background here where she just did part of her front panel. And then you'll also notice that there's some designer series paper, the Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper here along the side. And what I love about it is it has gold and copper foil on it. So it's really, really shines a lot in the light. It's very pretty. So that's the next one. So then we're going to stay in kind of the fall theme for a little bit. The next set of cards that I'm going to show you, I actually have. So I purchased the Love of Leaves bundle, and I love it because number one, I love fall leaves because you can use them not only for fall cards and thank yous and thinking of you and things like that, but leaves can really go for summer and spring seasons as well, depending on how you color them. And I love this one because it had some really nice sentiments. I really like the font, and I was crazy about these dies. So these are what the dies look like. And is this not the coolest thing? I am for sure going to be using this stamp set a lot this fall. I may even have to do a card kit with it because my card kit, I only did my July card kit, and I just announced my new card kit featuring the Blossoms in Bloom bundle. I just announced it on Saturday, and I'm amazed at how many people want to get it already. So I think this would be a very nice, a nice one to focus on for next month. So you can expect to see me working with this next month on my kit for next month. But I love this. I love that it has stitching. I love this wonderful die back here. I love that it cuts out the leaves. It's beautiful. It's just an incredibly beautiful set. All right, so let me show you, and I do think it could be used for Thanksgiving as well. That's the other place I was going with this. So in addition to fall cards, you could move this into the Thanksgiving holiday. I really feel like you could. You could maybe find a Thanksgiving sentiment from a different stamp set because I don't have one specifically that says Happy Thanksgiving, but I know I have some stamp sets that do. All right, so the cards that use this, here's the first one. This one is from Bonnie O'Neill, and it looks like this, and it's actually, well, it could be a gift card holder. Now, I think, well, actually what she did is she stamped this, put it in here, and then there is a pocket here for a gift card holder, so that's pretty cool. And then here's what the front of it looks like. And again, isn't this just the most beautifully gorgeous stamped image? Oh my gosh, I just love it. And then the beautiful paper that goes with it. And then of course there's some of that faux suede ribbon here, which looks beautiful because you've got some early espresso colors in here as well. So love this. And then here's another one that has more of a bright fallish theme, and I'm going to hold this up to the camera because it uses that really incredible background die that I was telling you about. So let me put this up to the camera. Can you see all the stitching that goes up in various levels in the background? It's just really cool. Let me see who made this. This was from Kim Peck. So she's in one of the swap groups that I'm in, but I just really love how it turned out. We've got some ornate, Old Olive, it's the Ornate Garden combo ribbon pack here. But another thing I want to do is this is one of those distinctive stamp sets. So really with one stamp, you can get kind of different layers of color. So just let me hold it up to the camera because I was really impressed with how beautifully this stamps. Isn't it just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous? Yes, I agree. I love it. Okay, so that's that one. Then we're going to move on to a whole pile of cards where I do not have any of the products for. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to be showing it to you in the catalog. So we're going to turn to page 53, and it's the Magic in This Night product suite. So you can guess that the next couple of cards I show you are going to be Halloween cards. And this is the Halloween paper here. It's called Magic in the Night Designer Series paper, and then there's the Hallows Night Magic Bundle. There's a wonderful cobweb embossing folder, and we've got black glimmer paper, we've got iridescent pearls, and then we've got this really amazing and crazy and very interesting ribbon down here, which both of these cards that I'm going to show you use. So I'm really excited to be able to show you what that looks like in person. And then of course over here you've got more ideas for using with this bundle. So let me go ahead and I will tell you another thing. These spiders just look a tad too realistic for me. I love the bats. I love the bats. Not so crazy about the spiders. I'm kind of a, I don't know what you call it, but I sort of have a bit of a phobia when it comes to spiders. They really scare me. All right, so fortunately, both of these cards focus on bats, so we're safe. Oh, goodness. All right, so this is a card by one of my downline members, actually. This is from Kim Lundstrom. And unfortunately, there's spiders in the designer series paper, but I do think this is a very pretty font. So let me hold it up close so you can see it. And then in the background, notice that really awesome kind of webby ribbon. How fun is that? I mean, if you can have an elegant Halloween set, this would probably be it. And then she's got a couple of bats here flying around. Oh, so anyway, of course, Kim always does the insides of her cards, so I can happily show you the inside. Who do you think she learned that from? Moi, yes. All right. So that is one of the cards from that Halloween stamp set. And here is the other. This is from Kelly Atchison. And I like the way it opens up. It's got sort of a narrow panel here on top, and then you open it up like this. But again, it's got that crazy webbing. And this one really gives you a good look at it because you can see how you can tie it in a knot. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty, very pretty and easy to do. So this is going to be a fun one. I think a lot of people are going to order this ribbon just because it looks so awesome with Halloween. And then, of course, now Kelly, instead of using the punch out for bats, or it's not a punch out, I guess it's a die cut, she went ahead and she stamped first and then die cut the bats. So pretty neat. Looks very good. All right, so that is that card. So that concludes the Halloween cards. Now we're going to move on to what I consider to be more like Thanksgiving cards. So I'm going to go back to page 45 here, because again, we're going to be using the beautiful autumn stamp set. And you know, these are kind of like thinking of you, grateful for you, thank you. I don't know, it all sort of falls under Thanksgiving. Again, if you changed out the sentiment to a Thanksgiving sentiment, you would have some really nice, easy to create Thanksgiving cards. So this is one of the cards. Let's see, this one was created by Julie Davison. And again, you can see she stamped and colored her flowers, and then she punched them out with the oak leaf punch that's part of the autumn punch pack. And so looks really nice. She's got just a little strip of designer series paper in here. And then I think she has, oh, what is this called? It's in our annual catalog. The Tasteful something. Tasteful Textures embossing folder is in the background here. So I like it. I do think this could easily transform itself into a Thanksgiving card. And then here's another one. This one really gives you a good look at that gorgeous Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at how that just shines. I love that. This card uses a couple of rectangle stitched framelits, and then we've got some pretty ribbon in the background here. And again, this is just very, very pretty. So it was very fun to be in this swap group. And this card was created by Kay Cogbill. So I love being in this group because it means I don't have to buy everything, but I still get to show you everything. All right, the next card that I'm going to share with you also uses the Beautiful Autumn bundle. So you can see here are some stamped images, and one of them is die cut. So this one here is just stamped and then fussy cut, and then this one over here is actually stamped and then die cut. And when you die cut it, it does leave those little edges in the little stitched edges in here. And here's another one, just a die cut leaf from foil, and it looks really, really pretty. So I like it a lot. This is designer series paper. At first I thought, oh, did she stamp all these little speckles on here? But she didn't. That's just the way the designer series paper looks. All right, so now we're going to move into Christmas because the next cards that I'm going to share with you use Christmas. So the first one, and I actually just sold this bundle minutes before I got on today. And this is the gift wrapped bundle. It's on page 12 of the catalog. So I've got 2 cards to share with you that use that bundle. So let me get the catalog to that page. And here it is. So you probably noticed this right away when you opened it up, because if you're like me, anything with a punch goes, ooh, a punch. I always get excited when I see punches because, I mean, how easy. Nothing really to get out except your punch, and you stamp and punch and it's done. So some really good ideas right here in the catalog. Here's what the punch looks like. Very, very cute. I love it. And then just kind of some really neat, just kind of a little bit of a throwback style in the font. And I think these ribbons would be really fun to color with your blends. And then these are the cards I got. So both of these cards, probably because they were making quite a few of them, they did not stamp them. But it just goes to show that you can just punch out with foil or with designer series paper and come up with some really pretty bows. So here's the first one. A very pretty and easy to make, actually, Christmas card. This one was created, oh shoot, there's no name on this one, so I don't have this information. Sometimes people don't put names on, so oh well. But it's very nice. I like it a lot. And this next one is Natalie Travis created this one. So we've got a very nice designer series paper bow, and then she layered it. So if you offset the layers, it makes the punch outs look bigger and fluffier and makes that bow look bigger and fluffier at the same time. So that uses a new designer series paper, which actually I've had customers already ordering it. They're loving it. It's called Heartwarming Hugs, I believe. And that is going to be a very popular designer series paper. It's just so fresh and fun and Christmassy. I love it. Okay, the next one, oh my goodness, if you were in my downline group, you already know we have a gal in our group that's crazy about gnomes. So I'm excited to share this. These next 2 cards are the gnome cards, and I have to show you in here because I don't have it myself. But on page 23, you have Gnome for the Holidays. Such a cute little set. So easy to color with blends. So the first card was created by Sandy Carlson. She's one of my good friends. I see her fairly often on trips, and she comes to some of the events here in the Twin Cities. And it has the little trunk, and then she colored it with blends, and it says Holly Jolly Everything. And then there's a gift card holder here that you can tuck a gift card into on the side. So that is from, again, Sandy Carlson. Super cute little gnome card for Christmas. And then here's the next one. And this was Betsy Kreider. And just super cute. At first I thought to myself, oh, this almost looks like it could be a summer card because the tree is stamped with green. Because, I mean, gnomes don't have to be for Christmas. Gnomes can be any time of year. I mean, you see them in people's gardens all the time. And so this is a super cute card. And he's got a little string of stars here. And I mean, gnomes can do anything. They can wear bells year round, right? But when I opened it up, I did discover it was a Christmas card. But just to kind of plant a seed, you could probably make this into almost an any time of year card. But it says holly jolly everything on the inside. Super cute. Okay, so, and you know what? It uses that, I think it's, what is it called again? Life is Beautiful stamp set, the one that I have. So I was able to look it up really quickly. I like it. Okay, then we have one card. This one was created by one of my good friends, Celine Kempton, and it is the Warm and Toasty stamp set. So let me show you where that is in the catalog. If you turn to page 42, it's all these cute little critters here. So you got a reindeer, some little mice, some rabbits, a polar bear. Just so cute, and they're off doing all kinds of things, skating and sledding and being Rudolph. It's just darling. So here is the card she created, and it's just darling. Just darling, I love it. All right, so then moving on, the next card, you will find this bundle on page 11. So let me show you that one. And this one was created by Dina, and it looks like this. It's very cute. And it says, surround yourself in the love of the season. Super cute. And again, she used those wrapped in textures embossing folder, and she's got the heartwarming hugs here in the background, and it just looks so nice. It'd be a nice, easy card to put together if you're making multiples. Then another card that we have is on page 58. You're going to wonder why I don't have any Christmas stamp sets. I do. I just haven't gotten to them yet. So this is the Celebrations Tidings that I actually do have. And this gal, who is Donna Olszewski, she is using just the stamp set. So it's the Celebration Tidings stamp set. So really pretty. And then in the background, you'll notice there's some designer series paper. This is from our Plaid Tidings designer series paper. That's all part of that, what is it called? The Plaid Tidings product suite. So very, very pretty card. And the next card is from BJ Peters, and I really like this one too. This is called the Tree Angle. At first I read it as Tree Angel, and I was like, wow, there's not even an angel in this stamp set. Let me show it to you, but it's not an angel, it's angle. So let me find page 22. Here it is. So this is the stamp set. It's really, it's just funny how your eyes look at something and you think it says one thing, but it really says something else. So I read it as Tree Angel. So I'm like looking and looking. I'm like, well, there's got to be an angel somewhere, but there wasn't, because it's angle. So it coordinates with those triangular dies in the annual catalog. So those are the stitch triangle dies. Obviously, I don't have them. But, if you don't have them, I wouldn't worry about it, because it's pretty easy to cut straight lines. So, but there it is. And let me show you the card that BJ made. So it's really cute. She did go ahead and she made a stitched plaid die here. And then she's got this beautiful, no, it's not the stitch plaid. What is that called again? I just said it a second ago. If I had my things in front of me, which I don't. Shoot. Hold on. Oh, it's the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. That's what I was looking for. So the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. Then you'll notice in the background, there's all these wonderful trees. And I have that, but I can't remember. I don't have it in front of me. I did order that, and I'm not sure exactly where that is. I think it's part of that In the Pines set, but maybe not, because I'm not seeing it here. I don't know where that came from. I didn't look that up, but anyway, here it is, and it's very beautiful, and I love it. And I will be using that because I do actually own that embossing folder. So let me hold it up to the camera so you can see it better, but it's beautiful. All right, moving on. Yay! Stamps and stuff that I have. So the next card uses the In the Pines bundle. So you've got the In the Pines stamps, and then you have the, this is called it's called the Pine Woods, I think. This is the Pine Woods dies. So many names to remember. It takes me weeks to get all these names straight. But it's a wonderful, wonderful set, and I just had it out here, so you know that I love it. And this is the card. So again, it uses that fantastic pine tree embossing folder, and then it's got, look at this. This is this one cut out. How gorgeous. And then you've got the 3 trees here, so that would have been these right here, and you can cut those out. It's just beautiful. And I love the font for Season's Greetings and Thinking of You, and it's got some little snowflakes on there. So it's very pretty. This card was created by Monica Davis. She's one of my besties, and so we get along really well. We love to hang out together, happy hours and trips and things like that. And her style and my style are actually very similar. We really, really enjoy swapping cards with each other. So anyway, love this card. It's very, very inspirational for that stamp set. And then we come to the card that I made for the swap. So I get to show you something that I purchased for Christmas. It's finally here. This is the Dove of Hope bundle. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I loved it. And so, just so beautiful. And then it comes with a set of coordinating dies that look like this. And of course, I will be sharing cards with this because I love this. Love, love, love this. So let me show you the card that I made for this particular swap. And here it is. Isn't it pretty? So it's just the dove stamped in Night of Navy, and then the sentiments stamped in Night of Navy. And then it's got the snowflake. It's kind of like a snowflake background paper. I can't remember what the name of it is now. Maybe I have some information. I think it's called Snowflakes. What is it? Snowflake Wishes, or no, Snowflake Splendor. That's the designer series paper that's in the background. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Look at all those hearts and likes. Thank you. Yes, yes. So and it's got those really pretty blue gems. Love those. So when you open this up, it says, and hope in your heart. So I just did a punch out there and then anchored it on a piece of paper. Because of course I have to do my insides. Because that's just me. So there you go. That was my swap card. And I love it. And I will be sharing with you how to make this on a future Facebook Live. All right. 2 more cards to share, and then we'll be all done. The first card is still sort of a holiday card, but I do feel like you could turn this into a winter card. So it uses the Freezing Fun bundle. So let me find it here. That's on page 69. I gotta find it. So here it is. And again, it's kind of these cute little animals, and it has coordinating little animal cutouts so that when you stamp them, you can cut them all out. And so it's got some cute little words, and so it could definitely go towards those winter cards if you're just looking for something to send in January when it's cold out and you just want to celebrate winter. Might as well make the best of it and celebrate it, right? So there it is. And then it also uses, this big stamp set is from the Snowflake Wishes bundle. So that's where that one is from. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. There's also snowflakes in the background here. And I should mention, this is a swap card from Lisa Miltakis. And it's got a cute little tiny snowflake here. One of those self-adhesive snowflakes. That's actually my little giveaway if you order a paper share from me, are those little self-adhesive snowflakes. I love them. I love anything that has self-adhesive on it because, like, hello, one less step for us. Just pick it off and put it on. That's what I like. All right, so there's a beautiful card. And then the final card is kind of a really big wow card. This was created by Gwen Duckworth, and it uses the Snowflake Splendor, which, again, I don't have it, but let me get it out here. It's the great big product suite. Now, I did order some parts and pieces. It's got the Snowflake Designer Series paper. It's got this wonderful embossing folder. I love the blue adhesive back gems, the glimmer paper, the ribbon. So there's lots of pieces and parts to it that I love. And here is the card. So doesn't this make a wonderful winter pick-me-upper? So this is the kind of card you would send to someone in January or February, provided they lived in a super cold climate, because it makes you think, oh yeah, that's right. There's good things to celebrate in winter too, like your friendship, for instance. So let me show you how this card opens. So it's a tuck-in flap. So you've got your stitch-shaped dies that are layered with the sentiment, and then you've got a little arm that's tucked back behind the image panel on the inside, and then that just tucks in underneath this. See how that works? Very simple, but a beautiful concept. Makes opening it up really interesting. And then there's the inside panel. So Gwen Duckworth did a really remarkable and amazing job with this. Very impressed. And it just uses such beautiful products. All right, so that's it, you guys. That is my chat with Kay. No stamping today. This is the holiday catalog debut day. So it's great to have you join me. And I will be back on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. and I'm going to show you Stampin' Up's new cut and emboss machine, because I ordered it today, I rush shipped it, and I will have it here to show you all kinds of things on Thursday. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.